cold show coming to you weekly. Black and blue attack on the blitz look quickly. Carolina Panthers since 1995. Keep pounding till the day that we die. Protect the bank, this is our Queen City. Tell the haters ice up the 79 Steams 50. JC Horn locking up, that's our seatbelt. Derrick Brown no come down, that's how we felt. NFC South is always the villains. How you gonna stop Bryce to McMillan? The future is now this our division. Carolina Panthers get ready for collisions.
The future is now, and this is our division. We won the division. We made the playoffs. Hello, everyone. My name is Cole. Welcome to the Blue and Black Attack. Welcome to the Cole Show. We are here this evening with all my boys. We're going to do a little mock draft and talk about some Panther football. Panther Pickle, how are you doing this evening, my friend?
I'm doing great, buddy. Doing great.
Good. DEEZE Skills, my friend, how are you?
Fantastic. Really excited about things that we got going on here at the Blue and Black Attack, Cole. Not only is this the Cole Show episode 8, we had a fantastic episode of Deal With It, episode 16 Monday. Make sure you've watched that if you have not already. And make sure you hit the like and subscribe and let others know that you're enjoying the Blue and Black Attack. Look forward to another great video, a comeback episode, our test pilot episode, me and Jake the Snake coming out with Invaders. Either tomorrow or Saturday, Invaders Spotlight reimagined, and we really want some fan engagement on that, or you guys to engage with us on that. We've got a good community post that we put up Wednesday with our topic, and we want you guys to check it out and respond in the comments there on the community post. Let us know what you're thinking, and then when that video drops, let us know in the comments how you feel about these Carolina Panthers. You're going to love it. It's a great episode. We did have some audio difficulties. It's not perfect, but we'll get it next time. But I wanted to put this one out there, and I want to put this one out there. It's for the fans. It's for the engagement. It's for you guys to let us know your takes. And there's only a few people that probably want to do it, but if you want to be on Invaders, we will absolutely let you come on, be a part of that show. It is now a video series instead of a live show, but Invaders Spotlight is back. And Jake the Snake is going to be helping me with weekly episodes. I'm super excited for the Blue and Black Attack, guys. Let's get this show started.
Jacob, really quickly before you go, I want to emphasize something with these. When he says that, you do not have to be a professional to get in here and speak your mind on Carolina Panthers football. If you want to pop in for 30 seconds and say what's up, like, we can arrange that. You don't have to stay for 2 hours. It doesn't take a full commitment just to hop in and speak your mind for a few minutes. So just keep that in mind. Jacob, my friend, what's happening?
I'm doing pretty good, man. Like Dee said, I'm looking forward to the Invaders episode that me and him made yesterday. It's gonna drop this weekend. Yeah, and like you just said, man, you don't have to be a professional. No. I was not a professional when I got into this. I never thought I was ever going to be on camera. Never thought I was going to share my voice to do podcasting, but it's something I fell in love with. I'm passionate about, and I get to chill with y'all, so it always makes it easier and more fun to just chill with y'all and talk football.
I am far from a professional. I understand that. Panther Pickle, let's jump right into it, my friend. I know you got some things you want to talk about. Let's get this draft going as well.
Yeah, a few things I just want to say, folks. Some folks out there, they love to talk who they want position-wise, and that's cool. That's this time of year. That's what you do, you know. You do. Some people are sitting there screaming, "Well, let's draft a tight end." Well, somebody says, "Oh, we got to have an offensive tackle." Somebody says, "Well, we could use another receiver." Somebody says, "I hope we trade for somebody." You know it. And all that.
It's the season, Pickle. You know that. We go to war.
It is that season. But the only thing I want to remind you, folks, is when you, for example, tight end. The tight end you bring in, think about he shouldn't be exactly like the tight end that we just drafted 2 years ago. If you want to release Tommy Tremble because he saves you money, you put two big slot tight ends next to each other They ain't gonna believe anybody in there knows how to block.
That's my whole thing. I don't want the tight end room to be touched too much just because I've been okay with our run blocking. I know they might need to do more than that, but they're doing a hell of a job run blocking right now, and it makes a difference. So I don't know about you. Won't see me throwing a stone out there in the first round for a tight end.
Right.
I just don't see the need for that whatsoever.
Ultimately, I think it's going to come down to what Brad Izzik, plans for this offense. I mean, Dave Canales is no longer going to be calling the plays on offense. It's going to be Brad Izzik. And who knows, his mindset for this offense could be different from Dave Canales.
That's very, very true. DEEZE, I want your opinion on this, but I'm going to give Pickle the love for this one because he said something about it first, but then I read it like 2 minutes later. Both of our beat writers, correct, Pickle?
Right.
Projected us to go O-line in the first round.
But
were they split or were they on the same player?
Same player.
The same player, yeah.
Kay and Joe Person are two separate pops, not associated with each other. It's the same exact player. That's something. And listen, this is a big guy. It's a guy who plays left tackle. He doesn't really play anywhere else. Or he plays tackle, and it's like both of them said. If you draft him and he fills in at left tackle, and later this season or even Icky comes around and he can get better, that gives you the opportunity to try Icky on the right side. It doesn't have, or if you decide to leave Icky on the left, the next year you can move your rookie tight end to right. So Taylor, as much as people love Taylor, and I understand that,
you have to prepare.
Big guy,
Pickle,
he's
you're
been
right.
hardcore here, but he said it last year. His knees giving out on him.
His body's going to give out before his
body's
heart.
failing.
That's his
right.
problem.
So and then you got another part of the fan base wants to scream, we have to get a little cheaper on the offensive line. That'll do her.
You better draft right if
That'll
you're going to do that. That will do it. But you cannot miss if you're doing that. No, not with Bryce.
Right.
Here's my thing between those two positions, right? We're talking about left tackle or tackle, period, compared to tight end. And it's just positional value. Like you can afford a tight end if you want to go get one. They're not as expensive as left tackles. Those are really hard to afford. So drafting one makes more sense as far as staying under the cap and that positional value. So for me, it's tackle all day at 19. I understand why people want a tight end. Man, I was a big fan of Tyler Warren last year. I mean, I get it.
1 year too late on the tight end talk.
But Sadiq is awesome. I mean, these are cool weapons to have for Bryce Young that would help the offense. But I don't think, and it's just my opinion, Dave Canales really values it that high as a pass catcher. If he did, we would have already seen it. And we just haven't seen it. And maybe Darrell Bevel and Brad Idzik together brings a different dynamic where we do see that. And if so, I'll be like, man, we should have grabbed that tight end because now it's super important to the offense. I don't think we're going to see it. I think they want them to block. And when you got a guy like Icky hurt, you're just going to see the tight ends blocking more and helping more. That's what you're going to see. It's not like Icky's hurt now, and we're going to see tight ends going out on routes down the field. It's like those two things don't go together, and it doesn't make any sense. So I don't know where fans are really coming from there, but I get the idea that you want another weapon for Bryce Young. Lord knows we all do. We give that man, make him look like a boy soldier. He's loaded up with all the weapons. I understand that part of it, at least, Cole.
I do, and I'm going to sound sadistic for saying this, and Pickle, you might want to close your ears, but I think there's a higher chance of the USC wide receiver getting drafted over a tight end. That's just me. I don't think tight end is a need whatsoever. All right, you want to know who I was talking about? Lemon would get picked before a tight end.
Oh, the first round. I don't. You know what? If Lemon is there, then it goes with a lot of different players. Caleb Downs. There is persistent rumors that Caleb may slip a little bit from medicals. If he's there and they take him, how can you complain?
I think you roll the dice. You've got to. I don't care.
He's too talented, man. It's always iffy when it comes down to medicals. I get that, and we've had some bad situations when it comes to medicals. But man, the dude is so talented. He really is.
Right. Let me add this in real quick. This is off topic, but a lot of folks know I listen to XM NFL radio a lot through the day.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all want to know who's hosting the morning show so far this whole week?
I haven't listened
From
once.
7 a.m. From 7 a.m. to 10. Carolina Panthers tight end, Carolina Panthers long snapper, J.J. Jansen.
Wow.
Today, an ex-Patriot quarterback, I can't remember his name, but so far this week, there's been a J.J. Jansen and an ex-NFL player has hosted it. Today, J.J. was talking about a game where that we played Cleveland, and Luke and Colin Jones knocked out the rookie quarterback, Johnny
Manziel.
Johnny Manziel.
I remember that game.
Yeah, and he had to come in. And this quarterback that I can't remember the name of had to come in. And he got hurt. And in the same game, we went through all three of their quarterbacks. And
crazy.
They were talking about how fun it was and talk about different opinions. And in every single episode, in every single show, JJ gives you a phone number to call and ask him questions. And not one time has there been a phone call.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not. He's giving you an 800 number to call in and throw out a question.
What time did they do that? Because I swear to God, I'll do it tomorrow. Or is he doing it tomorrow?
So I don't know if JJ's going to do it or not.
Oh my God!
I would assume
I swear to you
Friday.
Right now,
I don't see why he wouldn't. One more day.
If he is on there tomorrow and does that shit again, I'm calling. I promise.
Right.
That's gonna be awesome.
It's 1-800 NFL Kick. I've called it before, but I can't call it at work. So
I'm gonna put it in my phone. Give me 1 minute.
So I just wanted to throw that out there. Give JJ some love. JJ sounds extremely
that was new news to me. You know, I listen to it a lot. I haven't listened to that.
Yeah. He's JJ's extremely professional. And hey, if you subscribe to the XM radio, you could always go back and re-listen to it on their app. So,
oh yeah, I had. I was thinking that while you were saying that whole thing. I'll catch up.
They talk about all the latest topics that they talk about. They talked about Kyler Murray yesterday. They talked a little bit about him today, but they talked about some of the franchise tags and today. It's just a really interesting to hear. JJ sounds like a professional host. He's not a co-host.
He's probably going to have a show on there.
He's because he does a show through the season that don't come on till like 6. Comes on way late up in the night. It's called the Players Show. Him and the Miami Dolphins fullback does that. So. But JJ really sounds like a professional. There's no doubt in my mind that JJ's brewing to retire at some point.
Or does he take everybody at WFNZ's job? No, I think he'll go national.
I think he goes national. He's very professional, and I mean they really like him doing it. I mean he really sounds like a professional.
He knows every rule in the book too, man. Like he knows
he does.
more about the rules than the referees do.
Right.
I've heard him on WFNZ going crazy with the rules before.
Today, Jordan Rodriguez was being interviewed by him, and they really had a good conversation about the Rams. It's really interesting.
She's a good reporter anyway. Remember,
she is
Panthers for a while.
Right. And they talked about them picks. And they talked about the reasons, the changes from, where it was heavy, then it died down, it's going back to heavy again. They also talked about how they believe that the Rams will likely draft a quarterback because Stafford can't play forever. And they always get a flunky to get a late round pick. They've realized they can't do that with a quarterback. So it'd be interesting to see how all that turns out. Anyway, what was going to do that mock today, my friend?
Go ahead and pop her up.
All right.
Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's see what we're going. It's 4 of us. We'll figure out how to do the tiebreakers if we have any.
And not on this one, but I would like to know how much capital it'll take to get Sonny Styles. We don't have to do it on this mock draft, but I would like to know the answer, at least on this simulation.
And before you start this, Pickle, for God's sakes, I meant to say this at the very beginning. This is number one, our first mock draft. This is going to change in a week. I guarantee you. When we start signing players, everything that we're doing right now is probably going to change. So just bear with us and keep that in mind.
Absolutely. And this
is going to move a lot within the next month.
Right.
We'll try not to kill you with it, but we are going to run a few. They're going to look very different.
Mock drafts are fun.
I love them.
Yes. No, we'll just do it this way.
I'm just glad we had a season that we did where we didn't do mock drafts early.
This is our first one. It's damn near a little over a month, so this is a real one. So that's pretty good, Jake. That's a great point. All right, Pickle, make sure you click on us now. I don't want to draft nobody else.
All right.
Maybe
remember that one we did where we were everybody.
Can you hear? Can you see it?
For a round.
A lot of those I could validate those picks too, Deez. I'm sorry. I don't feel like we did a bad job when we did that.
I'm not saying we did a bad job. I'm just saying
we didn't do a bad job. That was brutal. That was hard. All right.
Can y'all see it good?
Yeah, I can't see you moving on the screen or anything though. Have you hit enter solo draft?
No.
All right, go ahead.
I did nothing. Okay, here we go.
Let's see how it looks.
We are 7.
Yep.
We are entering the solo draft. Now, are we just doing the Panthers?
Yes.
All right,
please.
Hard enough just doing our own homework right now.
Seriously.
Okay.
We ain't dialed into those.
We can pay attention to what's going on though. Caleb Downs went 5 to the Giants. Styles is falling.
We're gonna go with
Dallas.
Yeah, he ain't gonna make it past Dallas if he even makes it there.
There went Lemon too. No Lemon.
All right.
Reject. I don't give a damn who it is. We're picking right here.
For the first
I really
one,
don't.
we're picking right
I don't want to do any trades tonight, honestly.
All right. Let's go back a little bit.
See that.
Yes.
Eventually.
Fernando Mendoza went first. That's not
a
surprise. Bain went second. That's really not a surprise.
No.
Orville Reese went
That's
third
not really
to
a shocker either.
No.
I didn't see anything crazy.
Carnell Tate went to the Titans.
They need an offensive line.
That's a good pick.
Which they need wide receivers as well.
Yeah, you're right. But they've got a lot of cap, so they're going to hit free agency hard. I'm going to predict that's where my guy K Mays goes. I think them and the Texans are going to go in a cat battle with it. And
I'm scared we're not going to get a better answer.
The Titans got a lot more money.
Pickle, if we go backwards with our center play, we're going to be in trouble, bud.
The Titans could easily pay Cade 15. Easily.
Absolutely. I personally believe we will go backward on our center.
I'm scared if we don't come correct.
I need to rephrase that. That depends on if we pick somebody up in free agency. If we pick somebody up in free agency, and then we turn around and
you can still draft one if that's what you want.
And then when you draft one, that may not, depending on who they pick up in free agency, it may not go backward. So the one thing about it, Canales likes zone blocking offensive linemen, guys that can move, especially in a center. Y'all remember Ryan Cleo was that way. He was a zone blocking center in a power blocking system, but he was the guy they moved. You need somebody to run out in front of a running back, offensive lineman, and run downfield and lead block. That was Ryan Cleo's job. That he did a great job at it.
And last year it was Damian Lewis. They used him in that role largely for Rico.
Right. And Damian Lewis still didn't run as good as Ryan does. And I really think they're looking for that zone blocking center. And that was never Cade's fit there. So
Pickle, we can give the front office and everybody. We can give them kudos for our free agent transactions with the line. I trust them a lot more with that now. Since getting Hunt and Wilson. Yeah, they give me another kind of caliber that at tackle or at center, and I think we'll be cooking with gas, my friend.
Absolutely. Caleb Down was taken number 5 by the Giants. Jordan Tyson was taken.
That's a surprise.
I like that though. That is a very, very, very solid weapon for Shador.
And shout out to this site, y'all. If you do this site, make sure you do the drop box to consensus. That gives you more realistic drop mocks. Then you got David Bailey, an edge rusher from Texas Tech to Washington. Kendrick Fault to the Saints at 8. Jeremiah Love to Kansas City at 9.
That'd be
Now
nasty.
that's
nasty.
That's a great pick right there. And it's a realistic pick.
Oh,
But like you said, Jake, that ain't good for the rest of the NFL.
No, it's not.
they're gonna go to work in that offense.
And Mansour Delaney, a corner to the Bengals. I never heard of him.
He's good
But
for
he's from
LSU.
LSU. So,
Yeah,
right.
he's good.
And
He's been dealing with the injury, though.
Jermaine McCoy to the Dolphins at 11 from Tennessee. He's dealing with some injury issues. I don't think he goes this early. I hesitate to say he won't go in the first, but he is dealing with some injuries, and I don't think he goes at 11 this early. So.
I was going to say real quick, we only had to trade up to number 11 to get Sonny Styles, Cole. You
Absolutely,
asked
buddy.
how much it would cost or was it worth it? And I put out
what did I tell you? If
it
was 4 or 5, I would go get him.
Right.
That's
these
8 spots. 8 spots.
Yep. DEEZE Skills has got a video about Sonny Styles. Y'all gotta catch that out.
Yep. It's content for you everywhere. Just gotta look for it.
Right. And offensive tackle Francis.
Yeah, we know who he is. The
we
real
know who he
governor
is.
from Miami.
Right. And to the Rams. That's a good pick for the Rams, though. And the Ravens took offensive tackle Caleb Loomy. I don't think the Ravens are going to go offensive tackle. They might, but I don't think they will.
That guy, I was reading about him today. Apparently, he's a heck of a tackle.
Look who took the tight end.
Yeah, he's great. He's the best tackle they got. They got 2 great tackles.
Worry about us with the tight end. Look at that shit. He went to Tampa.
Tampa takes the tight end. And,
not a fan of that.
And he's a good player. I'm not saying he's a bad player at all, by the way.
And there's the other tackle from Utah.
Giants or the Jets take Micah Lemon, wide receiver from USC. The Lions take Spencer Fano.
I kind of hope he falls to us. I was reading about him too. Yeah.
Right. And Denzel Boston, a wide receiver from Washington, goes to the Vikings at 18, and the Panthers pick at 19. Right off the bat here, you got Peter Woods from Clemson.
That defensive tackle. They got a good offensive tackle too. Clemson does.
This gentleman right here.
They got him Freeling.
This gentleman right here is the guy that Mike McCoy and Joe Person both had Panthers taking, which has caused me to dive into him a little bit and just check out and see more about him. But he's 6'7", 315 pounds. My gracious, they make these boys big now.
That boy eating good in Georgia Pickle.
He eating all his vegetables and spinach.
Yeah.
I mean, he looked good all weekend, though. He had a couple drills where his footwork was choppy, but there was a bunch of people slipping, though.
Bryce's going to walk up to him, look straight up, and say, "Yes, sir, I like you."
And he's from Charleston, South Carolina, y'all.
How about that?
Oh.
How about that?
I mean, is that not almost run to the podium type shit?
Almost.
It is.
If it ain't him and Proctor, like, it just feels like.
That's who I think it's between. That's the two that's likely going to be there for us.
Isn't Proctor more of the run blocker, the road grader, and less of the pass blocker? So wouldn't that be the exact same as what we had?
And a lot of folks are predicting that Proctor could switch to guard, but Proctor's, to me, and I might be wrong,
a monster guard. Holy shit!
Yeah, to me, Proctor is almost too big to be guard. Well, he's 6'6", 369 pounds.
That's tackle, baby.
That's a big boy.
Can we get Can we just have them both? Let's just get them both, and that'll just solve the issue right there.
Yeah. Okay.
Co-order sound like radio. I want both.
I want both.
But and that Monroe Freeling guy from Georgia. We all know Dan Lax is SEC guys.
Pickle, scroll up for me. I just want to say, I'm pretty sure we're all sold on the pick, but I just want to say this because this is a different take than what I would usually do. Okay. If Icky was not hurt,
right,
go back to the best overall. I want to make sure I got this right.
Okay.
I would draft Peter Woods, the defensive tackle out of Clemson, to play beside Derek Brown and have one of the most fierce lines in the
Yeah,
hey, man, do it.
But you can't do that right now.
Go
You can't.
You know what?
You cannot do that right now.
I heard Peter Woods talk on XM radio this week, and I thought that because he was basically said it, and I can't help but say this. I've heard that before, and it's no disrespect at all to him. K1 Short and Star. You know, I keep hearing it. I've heard it for years. I've heard it
But
for
you
years.
need to run,
and
yeah,
and it's like you know, I don't know that I still believe it anymore. I just
that's
don't.
because you ain't got a taste of it.
Because we never seem to have a dominant.
Right.
1 year, K1 Short was dominating on the inside, and we went to the Super Bowl. Other than that, he wasn't. And maybe I'm just, how to put it, burnt. You know, maybe I'm just burnt.
He's just burned
Maybe
on the idea, on the same idea over and over that never.
Yeah,
came
maybe
to
that's what
fruition.
it
I
is.
understand.
So, right. So, but if Vicky was fine, I'm not gonna lie to you, I would probably go CJ Allen.
That's true too.
Alabama.
That's true too.
Or I mean, I might could
that.
go TJ Parker from Clemson. I might could go edge rusher or but and who knows? Who I'll just say this. Who knows?
What do we do if both the tackles are gone? Let's throw that hypothetical out. Or at least one of the tackles.
I would probably go linebacker.
That's all right. That's where I wanted to see where.
Then of course it all depends. Again, this depends on what we do in free agency.
Yeah, because this is gonna change in a week. Everything.
Right. So who's our pick here, folks? You think it's Feely? To me, my pick is Monroe Feely.
I don't think I'm gonna argue against that.
Yeah, it's between him and Proctor, and Freeling is, you know, he's mock draft by Mike K and Joe Person. Why not? I'm fine.
What did they say? They said that he was a little better pass blocking. Wasn't that the breakdown or the analysis that they provided a little bit better than Proctor? Proctor's a little more raw, a little bigger. But they did say Proctor had good athleticism. So
we got Proctor.
I don't care.
Hurt.
Panthers take either one. I think we're winning. It's us all.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna be pissed off. I'm not gonna be pissed off at all if we get Proctor.
Yeah, Joe Person says that Mezzo or hang on. He said Feely turns 22 the first week of training camp. Was viewed initially by some teams as a late first round prospect, but his stock's risen as scouts have gotten more of a look at 6'7", 315 with 33 3/4 inch arms. He showed off his athleticism at the combine, running a 4.93 seconds with a 1.72 second 10-yard split. Right. I really think this is the pick.
Sign me up with some Charleston, South Carolina kid. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's a good reason to bring him in. I think another hometown hero, almost a guy from the Carolinas. Can't lose with that.
All right, he's our pick. Oh, the Steelers take Simpson in the first round.
Proctor went to the Eagles. I just saw that.
Peter Woods went to the Bears. Ooh. Come on, Jacob Rodriguez. Make it. Come on. Which he should.
Okay. The Colts the Eagles want us to send our 51 pick for their 54 pick, and we get an extra 152.
I would do that.
Yeah, but I don't know about it on our first mock draft.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Not on the
We're
first.
Fuzzy down there at 152 right now. We need a little more time to get dialed in.
Right. So, yay, nay, or
reject.
Right.
I'd reject it for our first mock of the entire season. We'll wait till we get a little more knowledge. We'll do some trading back stuff and grab some good depth that we'll learn here soon.
Now we have Caden McDonald from Ohio State.
He
was
would never make it there in a real draft unless something came out about him.
Yeah, I mean he's 6'3", 326 pounds. Yeah,
that's like that guy from Ole Miss that fell last year. That's exactly
Right.
like what that
There he is. That's who I want.
Right there. Jacob
That's who I-
Rodriguez.
yes, sir.
Well, let's go defense. Let's look who we got at linebacker. That might be the guy.
Yeah, that Rodriguez is a big deal.
Hill's also there. Hill
Yeah,
was
I like
also
it. I
Anthony
like
Hill
Hill.
Jr.'s there.
I
But
like
Hill's
Anthony Hill too, but
He was
man,
at 40 and we're at 50. Man, I'd take him in a heartbeat. 17 sacks. Didn't he have multiple interceptions on top of it? Yeah, I'd take Hill.
17 sacks. He's 17 tackles for losses, 8 sacks, an interception, a fast breakup, 4 forced fumbles. He had
really
113 tackles.
I read his TFLs as sacks. My bad.
Right. And he's and his extraordinary physical talent as a lean 6'3", 235. He'll pass the eye test.
Yeah, he'll put on weight. Rodriguez is a more popular pick among Panthers fans. But Anthony Hill Jr., I think, is who I like.
Okay. Here we go.
Either one of them would be great. It wouldn't matter, either one I think addresses a need as of right now. We get Devin Lloyd. Maybe it's not a big of a need, but as of right now, that's a need.
That's in Joe Person's first original mock, he had the Panthers taking Anthony Hill. And this mock that he takes Rodriguez. And the mock he put out today takes Rodriguez.
That's because we already talked to Rodriguez twice. The Panthers had.
Right. We did.
Yeah,
we did.
We're all over him.
Right. So I guess we'll take Rodriguez. Although Anthony Hill's probably in this mock, he would be the better pick.
He would get a better grade for selecting him. Yes, you're right.
Exactly.
We get a higher A instead of A- or whatever it's going to pan out to be. Yeah.
Right.
But it doesn't matter. This is our mock pick. You can pick who you want.
Right. Exactly. And that doesn't mean Rodriguez is a bad pick at all. He's not.
It's not.
It's just. But we'll go with Rodriguez.
That guy Rodriguez barely had a neck. Did you see him in the interview?
Yes.
Big, dude.
That's that turtle man.
Yeah, it is. Yes, sir.
Inside the turtle.
I don't want him hitting me. I know that.
He said once I hit you ain't gonna have a neck either.
Hang on. Come on. Shit. That's my fault. There we go. Sorry,
what did y'all do? What did y'all draft?
We had
Rodriguez,
Jacob Rodriguez, or Anthony Hill. We took Rodriguez.
I would have argued you out of that shit.
It would have been time. Well, I don't know.
You know what? I don't give a damn because I'm gonna argue for him right now. Draft another one.
Damn.
I mean, I ain't mad if
he's still there.
He's there.
I would do it. I would. He would no way in the world he'd be there, but I would do it.
No, you're right. And listen, we need a center, but you can't stop this. You can't back up. He's picked 40. Yeah, I'm all for taking Hill.
Make it look good. Just draft his ass.
Go to all right quick. I just want.
DEEZE said that Rodriguez was the pick. We did right. So.
Right.
I like it.
Well,
I ain't mad at it.
All right, DEEZE, would you take Anthony Hill with the third pick, or the center Connor Lew? Let's look at who's all available at the center here, so we know.
Well, yeah, she's a Rodriguez fan, so she might not care about Hill. I don't know.
I still like Jake Slaughter.
Exactly. You've got all these centers there. I think you take Hill.
Yeah.
And
God, we got Hill and Rodriguez?
Yeah, that'd be nasty.
Killer combination, bro.
I wouldn't even sign Devin Lloyd if that happened.
Yeah, what was it? In this world, we've already got Devin Lloyd.
I know.
We good long term.
I'm changing my defense if that happens, Pickle.
I am too, buddy. I'm right up in there. There went Jake Slaughter to the Texans.
Man.
Then that must mean we re-sign Cade Mays. That's what that means, Pickle.
Yeah. Why is it keep doing that?
Let's try.
I don't know why it's
Come
kicking
on.
him out.
Sometimes I think it's me and this stupid mouth I got. I'm gonna have to dig out that other wired one.
Is it you and your stupid mouse you got?
Yeah, that's it. Blame it on my mouth. It makes it
All right, what did I
All
miss?
right. Okay. What
Who
nothing?
did
We
you take
took
in the
Hill.
third round?
Hill.
Cool.
So we got Devin Lloyd in free agency, Jordan Rodriguez, and Anthony Hill.
We're good at linebacker. Don't worry about it no more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got one of the best ones in the league in a few years,
And
probably.
I tell you what. Let me go to offense. So I will look at the centers. Parker Bress. Yep. Logan Jones. One of them, I don't remember if it was Mike or one of them, I think it was Mike that had us taking Logan Jones, but I don't think people realized that Parker Bradford was still going to be there. What y'all think?
I feel like
I think the comments are cranking up here. We got AJ Brooks with saying that has lost it. He said Dan Morgan would take Hill. That's interesting take. I wonder why you say that, AJ. Let me know. And Mr. Beef Toes got plenty of jokes about Jake in there. Funny stuff. Read it if you read it and have a chuckle. And then Bee's Knees, I hope that we hold on to Cade. And, me and Pickle talked about this. We've already fumbled Cade Mays. We have fumbled that bag.
I wanted to keep Cade, but let me put it two ways because I've really paid attention and looked. It's kind of right. Canales loves zone blocking offensive linemen. Joe Person or Mike K one put that out. I think it was Mike K in the Processing Blue podcast the other day. And he's the one that convinced me of this. Cade is in a John Fox offense, Cade would be an elite center. Because he just pushes everybody forward. But what the Panthers are wanting is a Ryan Khalil center. They want a guy who can go to the right, who can zone run. He can run out and play the lead blocker on the outside when you're doing a pull or a drag. And I can almost see that because Cade doesn't have the agility to that. Now, if Austin Corbett would have stayed healthy, he has more of we was more agile than Cade was, and that might be why they wanted him there. But Brady Christensen also had some agile to him, but neither one of them could stay healthy. So Cade could, but he didn't really fit. So, and that for the fact they're not going to overpay for Cade Mays, even though they did. So I understand what you're talking about. I do. But on this board right here, let me go over to here, and I'm going to go to.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around this starting both those linebackers, man.
Look who went at pick 18, 118. Brian Parker II, offensive center at Duke. One pick, man. If you read this, Brez is he didn't miss a beat in the SEC. He's a zone blocking center. Elite athleticism. They called him a touch underweight at 290, but that's an easy fix, guys. Really, it is. And he fits a zone orientated scheme. You can't get no more zone than the Panthers.
I mean, he plays for the best basketball school in the nation, so
right.
That's a good reason to draft him right there. Brooks going off in the chat. If they took Jacob Rodriguez and he saw Anthony Hill Jr. with the next pick, he would take him. he already put that on display last year. The prior pick doesn't deter the greatest value pick. Hence, we went Scorton, turned around in the third, went Princely. So we're following Dan Morton's pattern.
Yes,
that's a great point by Mr.
That's
Brooks.
a fact. Cole, what the hell wrong with you?
I have sent out an APB, and my entire apartment complex is dealing with the same issues that I am. So I'm on my cell phone. I should be good right now.
All right. Okay, wonderful. So who we take with this pick, yo? I've already convinced myself we're taking center, but that may not be what we need to do. Let's go to all here real quick. Let's see what these guys are. Y'all tell me if you see somebody you want to look at.
I don't think so. I'm right there to cast my vote with you for Parker. If that's what you were going to do.
It's the most common sense thing to do. And because we still got time to get another safety.
We go Kaylon Green, Buzz Sawyer, or Sawyer Robinson.
I think we can still get a decent quarterback later on in the draft.
All right. We'll go Parker Bro. There we go.
We got Bee's Knees with another comment. Do y'all think we'll be drafting a running back? ETN, I'm not sold on. Enrico is gone, I'm sure, and left with just Chuba. Brooks is still a question mark. Oh, please don't get Cole started on this conversation.
Yeah,
I'm going to be nice. I'm not going to say anything. I would absolutely draft one. Why not? At the right price, why not?
At the right situation, I think they could. I don't think that's on the priority list, but hey, if the right guy's there, they'd be dumb not to. I mean, really.
If Jeremiah Love fell to 19 and we didn't do it, we'd be stupid.
All right, let's go on. I'm not. Yeah, let's go on.
I can't even wrap my head around that. That would be amazing.
We're definitely not going to do that. I'm just telling y'all. And we're not going to.
I did a mock myself the other morning, and I got some heat for it, but because I took so many offensive linemen, and the issue is this draft is so deep in offensive linemen, and I've studied offensive linemen. I ain't really studied anybody else. So
it's deep at linebacker and safety too. That's why we don't have to jump the gun at linebacker. We don't have to jump the gun at safety. We can get really good guys later on, whether it's the third or fifth round.
With the fifth pick, who we want with the fifth pick? Here's that offensive tackle from Wake Forest. We could go another linebacker.
No, don't go linebacker again.
No, we're good.
Where's the safety room? What's the safety room?
Okay, let's go defense. We'll go to the safety room. Lewis Moore. I ain't looked too much into the safety rooms. I
hadn't got there yet either, but we're getting a little deeper in the draft. Right, I'm on the surface of the draft right now because we've got to get through free agency like we've been talking about. This is just for fun.
I'd like to look at cornerback as well.
I mean, Lewis Moore is coming off of 6 interceptions with the championship Indiana Hoosiers, so I don't know if that'd be a bad pick. I mean, he is a little undersized. I mean, he's 5'11", 200 pounds.
Is he a slot corner? Because that's what we need is a slot corner.
Well, exactly.
That's what we need.
Well, he is 5'11", 190 pounds. He's average at size with a below average length profile. He dances with fluid athleticism, closing speed.
And Bee's Knees is right. We do need to look at edge too. I didn't say edge, and she's correct. Yes. We do need to look at edge also.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Let's look at corner right now, real quick.
That probably needs to prioritize everything. Damani from Bama. Don't know anything about him. I had to look him up.
I heard about him.
One of the highest ceilings. He was a 5-star recruit coming out of high school. I like that. We'll see what the edge rushers look like, Pickle. If I don't like them, I'm going to cast my vote for the corner, sir.
Yeah, that'd be a big improvement over Chicken Chow Mein, as you like to call him.
Absolutely.
Well, you don't have to get too far to improvement over that.
Boy, he really lost momentum this year or this past season.
He did.
Really lost momentum.
You know,
I mean, I know he
believe
had a pick six, but after that, man, he fell off.
right. I believe if that undrafted free agent Thornton would have stayed healthy, I think they would have benched him.
Thornton.
I think they would have benched him. Absolutely. All right, let's go look at edge. Sure, you don't want to look at linebacker?
There's a good one up there.
Pretty good.
There's still another good one up there if you really want
to.
Won't be able to re-sign them all. We'll be stuck.
Scroll down a little bit, Pickle.
There's that Crawford dude. He was taken in one.
That guy right there from Wisconsin. Dude, Mason Rieger. That dude is a baller, bro. Yeah, I know he's down there. It was a Shrine Bowl or the Senior Bowl. I can't remember. He took over that game.
I've heard quite a bit about this Crawford dude. Of course, they ain't gonna say nothing here.
Oh, what was the rumor? Crosby going to the Cowboys? Isn't that what they said? Oh, yeah, they said. Yeah, go ahead, Jake. Go ahead. I was just gonna say.
No, I was just gonna say the Cowboys. They was in on them, but there was other teams that was offering more.
Can't remember.
Cowboys didn't want to come off of 2 first-round picks.
Yeah, it's already up to 2 first. Yeah. I don't want the Panthers to do it. Okay, I'm out on Max. Let us know in the chat. Are you out on Max for 2 first-round draft picks? I am. I'm done. I don't want.
I am desperate for a pass rush, but not that.
Hey, if you're that desperate, you overpay Trey Hendrickson, and then there you go.
Shall we go quarterback? Get Cupcake? Oh, well, okay. It's serious. Anyway, I want to ask y'all this. This Ademeyer dude from Illinois, Mike K. I think it was Mike K. had us taking him. Oh, but
I'm
he's
still a fan
6'1".
of Drew Allar.
Yeah, but he's 6'1". He lacks elite traits. I mean, I looked him up today. I was really trying to sell myself on him, but I can't.
What round are we in?
And Mr. Beef Toes, we had a big talk about tight end before we started this. We talked about tight end right before we started the mock draft, to be honest.
There's Haynes King.
Yeah.
That's my dog.
Yeah,
that's who I take at quarterback.
Yeah, he'll still be there. He'll still be there later.
I'm not. Yeah, we don't need to take quarterback now. But
no.
I'm good on getting that corner we talked about from Alabama. I don't know much about him either, but
looks like about the best pick or the smartest pick right here.
What we've got on the board. 5-star out of high school when he played for Bama. I'm down.
Yeah, that is facts in the chat. DJ Moore did go to the Bills. Who's upset about that? I'm not that upset, guys. I mean, DJ Moore is
it don't surprise
30,
me.
31 or something.
A former Panther player
Dan
goes to the Bills.
Yeah, Dan didn't have any interest at all into trading his picks. If he did, we could have been in on it, but he wasn't interested in trading his draft picks.
I am not asking him that question, Mr. Beef Toes. Absolutely not. But it is hilarious.
What's the question?
I can't see it either.
Is it nothing? Let's move on.
Okay. All right.
It's just funny.
Ask Jake. Tight end is my favorite position.
Yeah, you go ahead and kick him out of here.
No.
I'm kidding, bro.
Y'all got dirty minds. He meant tight end in his favorite position. There's nothing perverted about that. A lot of people like Greg Olson and.
That's true. You're right. You're right, Pickle. Thank you, Pickle, for saying the right thing. You're correct.
Y'all just all perverted. That's all.
I'm still upset we don't have Tyler Warren as our tight end because I love tight ends, but love T-Mac. Yeah, you got to be happy about T-Mac over Tyler Warren. I am now, bees knees, but I got to find out more. I was a Tyler Warren fan too, so I understand where you're coming from. We talked about that before the show, actually, so that's fun.
Right. Now, according to the NFL.com, shut up. I don't hear no music. Jackson is a smooth athlete with good size, elite track speed. In totality, the player production have failed to match the traits dating back to his days at USC. But his 2024 tape gives evaluators the best look at his ceiling. He can disrupt from the past, but can step slow to transition in the phase from man. Tampa 2 and deep zone suit him best. Scheme will matter as much as consistency and confidence for Jackman. He's got the NFL size and speed and all that, but his inconsistency was a big problem in college. He very much lacked consistency, control. Hit shows lateral transition from press, inconsistent to identify and trigger from side shuffle. Too many finesse moves as they run support tackling.
Now, a lot of that doesn't sound good, but we're talking about a guy that's
that
play the
profile
slot.
did not sound good.
Yeah, that wasn't a glowing review of the guy by any means. And I did want to get in here while I could and say that Trotter was my backup plan for linebacker. Clearly, we've got that field, but
Right.
a guy like Trotter I would also consider down here if we hadn't filled that need by then.
What about this Max, that edge rusher right below him? 6'6", 258. He ran a 4.81. He's tall, well built, base end, also appears to lack the play strength and anchor to carry his production in the league. Then why am I reading on him?
I'm down. It's a need. You can cross it off the need list.
Yes, it's gonna be like your fourth guy in rotation at edge, I believe. Considering we don't make a big splash in free agency, which it doesn't feel like we're going to at this point. I mean, do y'all think we get was it Hendricks from the Bengals? I mean, do y'all think we sign that guy? It doesn't look like we're going to get Crosby, and I don't want to get Crosby for 2 first-round draft picks. So,
right.
Unless we see some contract restructuring over the next few days and a little bit of cap space freed up, I don't think we're touching Trey Hendrickson with the contract.
No, I don't think so either. Who was the guy from the Colts you were talking about that may be a target for us, Jake?
What was it? Something Franklin? Yeah.
Zaire.
Yeah.
Zaire Franklin, yeah.
Dog.
Yeah, we get him. We don't have to worry about it.
If we get him, you don't have to worry about linebackers, bro. I wouldn't draft any hardly. Maybe one.
Really?
I would still draft one. I would still draft one. I would still. I would maybe not in the first after that, but I would still draft one.
It's going to change the dynamic heavily.
Because who else do we have in that room?
What? Why don't we draft this year Alabama tight end?
I wish you would.
Huh?
No, I feed into the hate.
I don't give a fuck if you draft a tight end this late. Honestly, you don't make a shit. You go best player available. Honestly, yeah.
Well, it's fifth. The Panthers used to love to draft. Y'all realize 3 straight years in a row the Carolina Panthers drafted a tight end in the 5th round.
At least we're consistent. I mean, what else do you want? I mean, we're consistent. We have a plan. We stick to it. Come on.
Yes.
You know what else we've drafted back-to-back years? In the same round?
Linebacker. Wide receiver.
No, in the same round.
Long snappers.
Wide receiver.
Yeah. All of them in the second, and every damn one of them stuck.
I'm not going to be shocked if we draft another one or sign another one.
We could draft Cupcake, y'all.
Nah.
Well, I don't want to draft Cupcake.
Jake shut that down way too quick for me to vote yes.
All right, Jake, who we draft?
He ran me off.
I'm still, I mean, even though he didn't have a glorious,
review on ESPN.
Yeah, that was rough. I'll still go with that cornerback from Alabama.
All right. Jake got his corner from Alabama.
I was second that.
At 162, we're back on the clock.
I don't know. The chat really wants a tight end. Seems like it's what it looks like to me.
Give him a tight end, bro.
All right.
Oh, who we got here?
Or any of
Alabama dude.
Tight end from Bama.
No, whoa. Tight cat. Tell me which tight end you want that's currently on the board.
Or would you go somewhere else?
Was there a tight end that even got drafted after we took the Alabama corner just then?
I don't think so.
no,
No,
bro.
we
I don't
didn't
think there
go.
was.
There
Three
was
spots,
only
okay.
3 picks.
Yeah.
All right, so that wasn't a bad pick then.
Wide receiver, linebacker, running back is what went off the board.
Right.
So
The
yeah,
best available-
for those that feel like we need to improve the tight end room, we can do it right here at 162. Who do you like?
Right there's the best available player.
Josh. She says Josh. From tight end, from Alabama. From tight end, from Alabama. Then it's the guy from Stanford, the guy from Utah, Wyoming.
You want to go punter?
Miss, no.
We can go Stonehouse.
Pickle, do the tight end like they said, but the best player on the board that Wake Forest tackle, if we haven't addressed our tackle needs, that might be a player to watch later.
That depth wouldn't hurt, would it? It'd be nice to have some good depth again.
He looked
our
good.
depth fell apart last year.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember these guys from this past weekend, and he looked really good.
All right, we got another tight end.
With that safety
rotation
from Indiana, Lewis Moore.
I think the chat wants to cut Tommy Trimble. Is what I think. That's what
I don't listen.
There went Drew Allard. Damn.
Oh no!
I would challenge the chat. If you cut Tommy Trimble, who lines up inside on the other side of the tight end, you get to block.
It went Cupcake.
Honestly, Sanders is the weakest tight end on this roster. Whether you like it or not, he's the weakest tight end on this roster.
All around, yes. If you say it like that.
Let me see quarterbacks now, Pickle. If you don't mind, sir.
Might be.
Now that everybody's gone, you want to draft quarterback.
Oh, the chat.
Our guy's still there. What y'all talking about? Haynes King, come on down.
Woo!
Hold on, man. 311, and where we're at 200. Fuck no, Pickle. You better not do that shit.
Oh hell, you don't. All right.
Wait, 200. You're gonna get down 100 spots in the draft.
This is my mock. I want to draft him. I'll draft him.
That was my show. Damn your mock.
Shut the hell up. Damn. He said, "Shut the hell up."
And
he got kicked.
And he got you kicked Cole. That's fucked up. You can't do that.
On his own show, he got kicked.
On his own show, you can't do that.
Yeah, I did it. Shit, Shazam.
Mhm.
All right, it's your show. You do the pick here.
Oh my goodness, pressure.
No.
Yeah, I was about to say do that for me.
Remember, just a minute. Cole,
Pickle, you did exactly what I was going to tell you to do. Thank you.
This is our last pick.
Go to running back.
So you ain't even gonna draft a quarterback.
No. Do we have anything left?
There's a running back.
Adam Randall ain't bad.
No, we're not. Click on his profile. I'm gonna go between him and Moss. 6'3". I like that.
Well,
He was a wide
in
receiver.
the first time in franchise history, the Carolina Panthers select.
Yeah.
First time. It's the first time. This is the first. This is
Give it
his
to him.
first year at running back.
I like that. He's a wide receiver. You know he's got good ball skills. He's probably fast as shit, and he's 6'3". So yeah, I'd vote for that young man right there. We're breaking the Clipses streak. As much as I don't like him.
It's your show. You tell me who to pick.
Oh, so I have judge and jury. Okay, give it to him. Let us do that. Is it good?
I know who I'd pick. I know who I'd pick, but it's your
show. Well, let me hear it. Who do you want?
I want the damn quarterback, Haynes King.
You want Haynes King that bad?
I think.
Well, I mean, want Haynes King. Is this our last pick?
Yeah,
it's our last pick. Yes.
We're in the second round.
That's why y'all are screaming it.
Well,
go get him,
in
man.
the other mocks, to be real, in real life, we have more mocks we have more picks than they're giving us here.
Sure.
So in the other mock I traded back a little bit in the second, I think, or the third round one, just to gain a few picks to make up for the picks that we don't have on this one.
Sure.
Because in real life, we have 2 5th and a 7th.
Cool
technically. So in this
there's
one,
still a chance
we only had 1 5th and a 7th.
If we get somebody to bite on the Ashawn Robinson trade rumors, we might get an extra pick.
Right.
What did you hear on that? Did you hear anything?
Nah, I have no No,
Nope.
no any news about it.
Now, to be fair, Mike, I think it's Mike K has us taking Luke Aldermeyer from Illinois.
Why
does he help the Eagles or something?
I don't know why he just likes the guy, I guess.
I mean, if y'all want to,
maybe when he was doing his mock, that was the only guy left. I don't know. I don't know.
If y'all want a little joke to go with the team, and he's not a bad player whatsoever, it's just his height's in the issues. Diego at quarterback, boy.
He's
Why?
short as hell too.
Yeah,
he's an
he's
exciting
very short.
prospect.
Oh no, I'm done with.
I say that like I don't even know how tall Hayes is.
Oh, Hayes is
6'3".
Yeah,
6'3".
All right,
6'3". We got to listen to 6'3".
Y'all can have Hayes. Let's close the lockout.
He runs a 4.4 though, and I was going to say, we got to realize that Demani Richardson.
Use him now, then. Shit.
Yeah, I know. He's a gadget player.
That's what I'm saying.
He's what, according to what I've read of the later quarterbacks, he's extremely smart. Mike Mayock said that once teams start getting him into draft rooms or if they bring him into a visit, he'll move up a round or two just because he's so smart. He said he really realistically should have went to a bigger school, but he liked Georgia Tech. It was closer to home.
I know Georgia Tech got some cold ass helmets.
Yeah, they are.
So one thing we didn't address real quick, Pickle, was the safety position in this mock draft. I was going to say, Demani Richardson has found himself on the bubble for the Carolina Panthers, cut towards the end of the season, then re-added to the practice squad. It seems like maybe the faith is dwindling in what he can provide for this defense, and perhaps we dip into safety somewhere in here and grab a guy that would probably take his spot moving forward. That would be something I would look for when the actual draft comes around, depending on what we do in free agency, of course.
Right.
Because you're talking about a guy that Lathan Ransom that we took in the 5th round that is looking to contend for starters this season, and a guy that going forward, I mean, he made plays last year as a rookie, and going forward, you're only going to think that his trajectory is up. So I would assume that Lathan Ransom's contending this year for a starting position, and then maybe next year or the year after, whenever maybe Nick Scott gets out of his way, he's going to be starting for this Carolina Panthers team. It's just what I'm seeing and what I see within the position room and what they're doing with other players at safety. So it seems like Lathan Ransom's stock's way up. Demani Richardson is way down. So that's just something to think about going into the draft.
Y'all, there's a tight end off the market. He just re-signed with his current team. Y'all you get yourself settled up there, right?
Let me guess, Travis Kelce.
Breaking news. A tight end has re-signed with his current team. Taylor Higbee has re-signed with the Rams. Nice. I know some of y'all are fans of his and wanted it.
Stop the presses. Stop the presses. Get that Higbee news out there.
That's right. 2 years, $8 million.
Yeah, positional value. Once again, positional value.
It's
not that expensive to get a good tight end on the team. So that's why at 19, we're not thinking about tight end. And I know people were asking, but that's why I say you don't take a tight end at 19 because of positional value, especially when you're hurting at the tackle position. You've got an older tackle starting at right tackle. You've got a serious injury to your left tackle. It's almost a no-brainer. You have to go tackle at 19. We'll see what the Panthers do, but that's what I'm thinking.
This tight end named John Michael Gildeborg. What if he's related to the Borg on Star Trek?
Damn it, Pickle. I don't even watch Star Trek like that. That's the bad part. So did they give us a grade or no? We're not done.
Oh, I ain't even took the last pick. Who was checking in the last pick?
Shit.
Pickle won't
get
down.
No, hey, the running back's still there. Give me the running back from Clemson.
There.
Oh, Adam Randall?
There.
Yeah.
There.
Now everybody's happy, got what they want.
No, they didn't either.
No, it's a draft.
Bye
Nobody
bye,
gets what they
Luke
want.
Haynes.
The only people that get what they
Haynes.
want is with the Panthers. The Panthers get what they
I
want, and
thought
then the
you
rest of
took
us are just
Hayes
deal
at
with it.
6, and then my boy was still on the board. You were supposed to take Hayes.
I told you we had one pick.
And he picked Haynes King, and you didn't select him, and you stalled, and you forgot what was going on, and then you broke the into picking some crap ass player from Clemson.
Hey, I see how y'all are. Y'all see how y'all are. I had a bad day at work today.
Pickle, you're doing a great job.
Pickle about to kick all of us out of here. It's cold show.
We're about to have a technical difficulty here.
That's a lot of picks where we aren't involved at the end.
See, I told you guys to see this.
I don't even think that's a bad mock draft. If we was able to double dip at linebacker like that and get those two guys, Lord.
Right. Attention, Cody Lack. Cole wanted to draft Adam just to please you. That's what this is all about.
I was going to say, make sure you press print screen and then send that to me.
Yeah, we're going to have to post that.
Yeah, we're going to post that.
I mean, that's a great first. That's a great first mock draft. I'm sorry.
How about you just linebacker, dadgummit?
You got your tackle you need. You got the LBs. I think Parker is going to be a good center, and then everything else is cake the rest of the way. Their needs. We stayed in the South. We shopped in the places that Dan Morgan shops.
How about if I send it to you on Twitter?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There you go. I screenshotted it.
Thank you, sir. That's all I need. I'll get it fixed up, and we'll get it online.
All right.
We'll get it on Twitter.
All right. Is anybody got anything to need to say before we start doing our goodbyes? Pickle, would you like to start?
Hang on a minute. I'm looking at something.
Oh, I just got to say, going off of that mock draft we just had, Roll Tide.
Roll Tide, Jacob. Jesus.
Oh, I can never say that. Y'all, no, I ain't never seen Roll Tide.
If Bryce Young brings us a fucking Super Bowl to Charlotte, you gonna start.
I bet you will, Pickle. I bet you will.
I won't.
Hey, Cole, he's gonna be bringing up that Roll Tide Willie.
Hey, if we win the Super Bowl with Bryce Young, you are getting a customized Bama jersey with that man on it. I'll buy it for you.
Damn. Oh, I need somebody. I need something. Never mind.
Toilet paper's not that bad off. We have been there before. We aren't there right now, baby.
Yeah, that's a decent. I agree with you, Bees Knees.
Pretty decent mock draft, right?
It was. And listen, we whatever they take, I guarantee you, somebody ain't gonna be happy with it.
Oh yeah,
that's right.
You know, and some of us are gonna throw a fit because they're gonna think we don't really need that guy or that guy ain't good enough, and then after a few games into the season, he has to tell everybody he was wrong.
Yeah.
You know? Somebody
that's how it goes.
Yeah, somebody appears on a live podcast about the draft and freaks out because the guy because they took the guy he didn't want or the position he didn't want, then he has to apologize, tell everybody he was wrong.
And let me add, for those that don't know, we're 50 days out from the draft. We're Robert Hunt days out from the draft. So 50 days to go.
Before you know it.
Free agency legal tampering starts Monday. The signings will know what happened comes Wednesday. What did they drop them Wednesday at noon, Pickle? Do you remember? I think so.
We were getting after it around lunchtime. Yeah. Right. It wasn't necessarily the best day for everybody last year.
Oh yeah, I remember that because that's when X was crashing a lot, dude. It was bad. Yeah. It was horrible.
We were getting the news late.
So when we do the cold show next week, we'll know really how all this is piecing together for the Panthers in a lot of ways, because of all the big names. You know, we want to get them early on the first few days, and then after that, it's just kind of depth pieces that
we might even do
we certainly need.
We might even do
Next
2.0
week,
next week and then just
yeah,
lay low with it closest to the draft. But I would
yeah.
like to do one pretty soon after free agency. Though.
When we thought we were going to get
Milton,
and then we realized we wasn't getting him. All that happened on a Monday. On the first day, the first legal tampering period day.
That was on tampering day. Okay.
By Wednesday,
we got tampered.
Free agency was open. By Thursday, we kind of knew who we had a lot of. Y'all, next week is very important. The Blue Black Attack podcast will be there. And if we need to go live every single night, you can guarantee you we'll go live every night. If it's just me, if it's just DEEZE, if it's Jake or Cole or just two of us or one of us, we've got this shit covered.
We are on it, my friend. I couldn't have
expressed
myself any better than that.
And if somebody says, Panther Picker, DEEZE Skills, Cole, I want to go live with you.
Come on.
Just ask. We'll send you a link and bring you right up. Now, on this forum, because I'm not paid, I can only get a total of 6 people, I think. But hey, I can get what I can get. We'll bring them on.
I would like that. We need to start doing questions from fans more. I'll start hitting on that harder than I have been. It's all going to work out. Yeah, let's go ahead and wrap this up and get out of here unless y'all got anything else you want to say. Jacob, you want to go ahead and say your goodbyes, my friend? Then I'll see you around.
Another great episode of Cole's show. Great night, great episode. And, we had I thought it was a pretty good mock draft that we had. And, of course, like y'all said, it is going to change. We do have free agency next week. So it's definitely going to change for our mock draft. But also, don't forget the Invaders episode is going to be dropping this weekend with me and DEEZE, our conversation. And make sure you like, subscribe, and share the video when you see it. Thank you.
Good work, my man. Panther Pickle, what you got, my friend?
Y'all
speechless.
Y'all, we generally go live at 7, but we have to get things set off the screen before we click go. We all work. Most of us work. So if you don't catch us live, that's all right. Try to set your timers or whatnot. We go live at 7. Most of the time we'll actually go live at 7:30. So if you set everything that we're going live at 7, by the time we actually go live, you'll see the whole thing.
I'm right there with you, Pickle. If it becomes that much of a demand, we'll start going live at 7. We'll just meet at 6:30.
Right.
We'll leave that to the fans.
Right. And shout out to all of y'all. Like I said, if anytime y'all want to join us on this show, do not be afraid to hit us up. We send you a link. We would love to get a different conversation. I like Cole, buddy, but chatting with him all the time about this, sometimes it gets boring.
Too, boy.
You know? So, I mean,
y'all
remember, Cole's a State fan. You know, Jake's a NC fan. And, sometimes he gets lonely up here. Being the only SEC fan up here. So
you don't even like your head coach, sir.
You damn right.
You can't even name your basketball coach right now, so I don't want to hear it.
But hey, you know what? Anybody got any complaints about the Hornets?
No.
They're red hot. Right now. They are red hot.
Man, that's what happened, man. You know what? David Tepper brought winning back to Charlotte.
Shout out to just the Carolina sports in general. Shout out to all of them.
Right there with it, Jacob. DEEZE Skills, I'm going to take the cheap route tonight. I'm going to go first, and then I'm going to let you get us up out of here. I just want to thank everybody for joining us, man. And I enjoy spending time with y'all doing this every single week. This was a really good mock draft for the first one. Like I said, and like we keep saying, it's definitely going to change a lot. One player signs here. That can change our rounds a lot with what we got going on.
4 pillars answer when the Brotherhood calls.
Why is that playing? Pickle sabotaging the program.
Go ahead, man. I wasn't the right one. Go ahead.
Like, share, subscribe. There's so much content out here for you. These gentlemen work really hard. So does D Money. Kyle's gonna be working on some stuff with us. You might even get a little Hornets action. We'll keep that news for later on. DEEZE Skills, you are the man. I appreciate you as always. Take us out of here tonight, and then we'll hit the music.
Yes, sir. Fantastic episode 8 for the Cole Show. Make sure you check it out. Great episode by Pickle on Monday. If you haven't watched it, episode 16, tune in to the Samurai Pickle as he drops knowledge about Cade Mays and this offensive line going into free agency. All these questions are going to be answered very shortly, guys. But in the meantime, we've got another video, like Jake said, Invaders coming out this weekend. Make sure you tune in to it. Like, subscribe, and share everything from the Blue and Black Attack podcast, because we're on the charge. Join us here on Twitter and YouTube. We need all the support that we can get, and we appreciate each and every one of you. You guys are the best subscribers on the internet. I promise. Y'all watch all the videos. I'm watching the numbers. I know who you are. I see you, and we appreciate you all. Make sure you tune in next time this weekend, and of course, deal with it on Monday. Huge, huge, huge free agency show for the NFL, and of course, our favorite, the Carolina Panthers, guys. You know what to do. Keep pounding.
Hit the music.
These worlds of glory, this pain you'll carry no more, and write your triumphs